Hey, church, this month's book recommendation is The Cross of Christ by the late pastor and preacher John Stott. It's not uncommon today if you walk into a church building that you will see at the end of the auditorium or the sanctuary a cross hanging on the back wall. Or you might encounter people with jewelry, such as a necklace with a cross on it. How did the cross, this thing that was essentially the most gruesome, worst form of execution in the first century of the Roman Empire, how did it become this emblem that today Christians embrace and hold dear? As Paul says in 1 Corinthians, when he goes to Corinth, he said that he knew nothing among them except for Christ and him crucified. You see, the cross is at the very heart of the Christian religion. It's at the very heart of what we believe as Christians. It is the heart of the gospel. And thus, it's really the heart of human existence. It's the heart of our human experience, exposing our human need. It's at the heart of God's demonstrated love for us in sending his son to save us. In this classic work by John Stott, The Cross of Christ, he unpacks the meaning of the cross, what Christ's death on the cross was achieving, as well as its significance, what it teaches us about ourselves, and how we ought to live as a result of it. He brings the message of the cross into our contemporary setting by showing how the cross challenges some of our assumptions or meets some of our pressing cultural questions. He spends a good deal talking about the nature of sin, the very need that the cross is addressing, and then he shows us what the cross of Christ was actually accomplishing, how it met that need. And then we move into the realm of practical living. He shows how the cross is not merely some past historical event or even something that Christians believed when they first became a Christian and have since moved on from, but how the cross actually informs and shapes our ongoing Christian life. And so I want to recommend this book to you. I highly recommend going ahead and picking up a copy and maybe invite someone else from the church to pick up a copy as well and read the book with you. As always, I'd love to grab coffee with you and hear your own reflections of the book.